Well, Danny, a 1-1 draw tonight. You were so close to that first league win of the season. Just your thoughts overall first.
To be honest with you, I thought we were excellent tonight. I really did. There's a little bits we can tidy up with, yes. We probably should have been out of sight in the first half. I think if we'd have come in at 4 or 5-0 up, I don't think anybody could have been said anything against it. We were totally dominant in the first half. And to be honest with you, even in the second half, I still felt we were comfortable. They had a lot of the ball, but I can't really remember Stu making many saves where you thought you're on the edge of your seat. He's picked up a couple of things comfortably. And in my eyes, you've got Andy Cook in there, who's probably one of the best strikers in this division, and we've kept him quiet all night and limited him to very few opportunities. And just later on, obviously, you're trying to defend your box. But even then, I still think in the second half, Callum Jones has one that's just tipped round the post. We have a couple that just squirm past the near post from crosses from Adam Lewis. But overall, I mean, we're absolutely gutted in there because I think we fully deserve the 3 points tonight, and the game should have been done by half-time.
I suppose it's a case of you've got to take your chances, haven't you, when you're on top?
Yeah, it's easy for us to come and say that now. But anybody watching that game tonight knows how dominant we were in the first half. And like I say, we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago after the Fleetwood game that, yeah, probably Fleetwood could have been comfortably ahead. And if you don't put the game to bed, there's always that chance of a team getting back in. And a team like Bradford, when they've got the likes of Andy Cook in there and players like that. And I know Andy hasn't scored tonight, but he's always a threat at the top end. And then they're bringing on Vidin Oliver and players like that. They're always going to get an opportunity. And unfortunately for us, we couldn't keep it out. But overall, look, and it feels like we're saying the same things week in, week out at the moment, is that we are positive about things. The performance tonight, another very, very good performance. I've been involved in dressing rooms where you kind of think, when's the next win coming? The win's going to come. And that group of players in there work so hard every day, and I can't honestly sing their praises enough, because once they get on a roll, they'll take stopping. And I mean that because I've been in dressing rooms where sometimes you can say things that need to be said, and sometimes it can be taken in the wrong way. And boys don't do that. They'll be ready to go Thursday and ready to put it right come Saturday.
Talking of some individuals, Adam Lewis's crosses, I thought they were tremendous. And Marcus Dacker's, for a young lad to lead the line like he did again tonight, it seems to be growing every game.
Yeah, Dackers was, for me, I thought Dackers was tremendous tonight. I really do. And Adams, obviously, we know what left foot Adams got. His delivery is fantastic. And on another night, Dackers probably comes away tonight with a hat-trick. I think he's very unlucky. I think he has one that obviously cannons back off the goalkeeper, a header that just goes past the post. But for me, you're looking at that game there was many, many good performances. And like I say, to keep a player like Andy Cook quiet, you've got Reece Williams and Jamie Stark have done their job tremendously well. And again, on another night, like I keep saying, we win that game comfortably.
How gutting was it for you to see them score so late in the game?
It's gutting for the boys. I'm gutted for the boys because the work rate they put in every day, and I mean that, and I can't keep saying it. I'm gutted for them. Look, the gaffer and myself, obviously, once they cross that white line, it's down to them, and the work rate they put in every day, the effort they give every single game. And like you say, the fans tonight were tremendous. They were right behind them, and the boys respond to that. And then when the boys respond to it, the fans respond with them. The connectivity between the fans and the players and the staff is tremendous, and that's what's going to help us once we get going, is building this momentum, because once we get going, honestly, it'll take stopping.
And Saturday, Accrington Stanley, a derby, a big derby this time around.
Yeah, all games are big, do you know what I mean? Whether it's the first game of the season or the last, all games are big. As a professional footballer, you want to win every single game, and trust me, there's no one more gutted in that dressing room than them players. They are devastated tonight, but to realise how close they were to come and put in a dominant performance like that and getting a comfortable win, and they'll be ready to go Saturday, and they'll go with the same endeavour, they'll go with the same attitude as they do every single game, every single session, and they'll be ready to go.
Well, it looks like there were 7 players missing tonight, injuries and I think 1 suspension. I mean, that must be hard for you already at this stage of the season.
Yeah, obviously it's not ideal. You want a fully fit squad so you can get your team on the pitch. But for me, any player that puts on the shirt going onto that pitch is more than capable of doing a job, and that's shown. I think we've made changes most weeks, and I don't think any players coming in you've been disappointed with them. I think obviously you look at some of the lads that are missing, the likes of Lee and players like that that have been starting in the last few weeks. Dackers has come in tonight and he's been absolutely tremendous. So lads are waiting their opportunity, and when they're getting it, they're taking it. I think obviously you look at the likes of Adam Lewis, he's waited a long time to get into the team and probably been frustrated, but once he's got in, he's come in and put in good performances, and it's given him a chance to stay in that team.